Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome to the last ego on earth. This is the car edition today. It's raining here in California, and my little porch out there, it's probably going to be too loud to record anything, so I thought I would do this on the road. I got to do some grocery shopping today, so we'll see how this works out. I hope you guys are having a really good day today. I just sitting here thinking about how blessed I am, and just amazed at how things have unfolded in a very short time for me. About 3 weeks ago, I was in tremendous fear about opening up and coming forth to start teaching the course. And I do understand that teaching the course means that I'm the student also. And I am such a student still. And I think that just continues on until we walk home, uncovering the fear and just letting it go every day. And I do it every day. We make mistakes, what the Course calls sins is just mistakes. I make them every day, judgments upon little things. But it gets easier and easier to let those go the more and more you trust Holy Spirit. And it's taken a long, long time for me to get to the place that I was able to trust Spirit. But looking back, which is the neatest thing, is it talked to me in the way that I would understand, or Spirit spoke to me in the way that I could understand it. And a lot of it had to do with fears over money. That was a big issue for me for a long, long time. Not always, but there was somewhere in my 30s, the ego really got me there, and I started stuffing these ideas that money was bad or I didn't deserve things and stuff like that. And these are all worldly things, but they can be ego's tricks. But I have come to a realization with money is that it truly is an expression of love, and it can be. And when you're willing to let anything go, there was always something right behind it to support it. And the more and more things that you gather, or this is for me, I find that I don't really need them. So, you find yourself, this is pretty funny, guys, but I don't know if you know this, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan and collector. So, I have a pretty small collection, but, it's kind of like a museum. When I was in my early 20s, I collected, and, it got pretty ridiculous. So I had figures in boxes, like in my garage and things like that. So, I'm just kind of hoarding these figures. They're not even displayed anywhere. So I have a little section still of figures and things like that. But I was willing to take the specialness out of them like I had before. And I know it's silly that we're talking about toys, but you can do this with anything. But when you make a thing an idol, and you feel like you would lose a part of you if you lost, say, that collection, then that's an idol. So the thing that Spirit wants us to do is to kind of allow in your mind to understand that you could let them go at any time. And I think over the years, I allowed myself to kind of have a collection again, and just because I enjoy it, and the Course does speak of, it's not going to Spirit is not going to take the little things that we enjoy on the planet Earth, like, away from us while we're still here. We can still enjoy the things. It's just taking the specialness out of them. It's like having a holy relationship with Him. It speaks of that also in the Course. So having holy relationships with things, cars, homes, objects, people, everything, taking the specialness out and enjoying it out of love, and also being willing to let it go, is a very important thing that the Course continually, Jesus is trying to hit home with us. And if we finally get it and watch the miracle behind it, that, hey, if I give this book away, or if I give this figure and I sell it for, I really need something else that might satisfy myself or help the situation out a little bit more, I can let go of things and it's going to be okay. And then you find that, you can retrieve anything back here in this world. If you even need it, you might not even need it, or something even better will come along. Spirit just wants us happy while we are doing our good work of getting rid of these horrible thoughts that we have in our mind, or guilts, hidden hates. So I know I went on a Star Wars tangent, but that's one of those little things that, I joke that's going to be my last forgiveness lesson is Star Wars, because I just love it. So it's like, no, I'm not going to go to heaven because I got to watch Star Wars, but slowly I'm letting it go. It might be a little bit longer, but there's got to at least be 3 more movies before I'm out of here. Folks, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for all the positive feedback, all the love. I absolutely love you all. I really, really do. And let's continue this conversation and just find peace. Remember to ask Holy Spirit for guidance for every little thing, all day long, in every moment. Don't be afraid. It's nothing to be afraid of. We are eternal beings. We are not these bodies. These are instruments for us just to communicate. It's like we're playing a big instrument that needs to be cleaned. We're going to do it. It's going to be cool. We've got the best help in the universe, the maker of it all. So I love you guys so much. Peace be with you, and I will see you guys on the other side. This has been fun. We might have to have another one of these. Bye-bye, guys. That's the last ego on the road.